Before we continue into the video, I just want to say this is a complete coincidence, by the way, the fact that my shirt says 1980 and also the episode is based in 1980s. I didn't know it was going to be in 1980s. It's not a pre-planned thing. I'm only just now after editing realizing, this is me after editing, doing a voiceover, that the episode was in 1980, and I actually wore a shirt that said 1980s as well, and you'll see during the reaction. But go ahead, enjoy! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Pashari Coyote, and today I'll be reacting to episode number 5 of WandaVision Season 1. So, last episode, episode 4, we interrupt this program. I think it was called. A very special episode it was. Special in the sense that it was very different from how the other episodes were. I mean, for starters, it was, well, it was in the modern age. It wasn't like old-timey like the rest of the episodes were. And they sort of gave us a review or a recap of what's been happening in the first 3 episodes. They sort of just brought it all together. So my journey so far with this show has been thus. At first, I thought that it was a show inside a show. It wasn't real, and that the reason behind this show was that they wanted to extract some sort of information from Wanda. Who are they? No idea who they are. Turned out to be S.W.O.R.D. I've seen the S.W.O.R.D. logo so many times in the episodes. I just didn't know what it was, and so it never clicked. The episode 3 wasn't the first time we saw the S.W.O.R.D. logo, which was quite interesting. You know, once you know what it is, then you all of a sudden are like, wait, hold on, I've seen that logo before in other episodes as well. I mean, that logo was on the back of that dude who came out of the sewer. And, well, I saw it, but I didn't know what it was, so I was like, okay, it's just a sword, upside down sword with an oval shape, right? Then when I was like, oh, it's an agency, I'm like, oh, wait. It's like one of those things, you know, when I look at a car on the road and I'm like, oh, that's a nice car. And then every 3 seconds, I'm seeing that exact same car. Well, not that exact same car, but a different version of that model of the car. Do you know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, you start seeing that car everywhere. But then I thought that this is a prison, and in the prison, they're doing the simulation where they're making Wanda feel at home, feel at ease, and that's how they're going to extract information. So still, I was sticking to that extracting information theory from Wanda. And when Wanda would do certain things to change the outcome of the episode, I would take that, because in my head I was hell-bent on the idea that they're trying to get information from her. I would think that, okay, this is Wanda picking up on the fact that there's someone trying to mess with her, and she's just putting them in their places because it's Scarlet Witch, and you can't mess with Scarlet Witch. Now, I was very wrong, because in episode 4 it is revealed that Wanda is the one in control. She's the one keeping everyone prisoner. It is a prison, but it's not by S.W.O.R.D, it's by Wanda. And now that I think about it, now that we know all the information, you're like, well, actually, yeah, of course it is, because it makes so much sense. I mean, who else could do that? I'm sure there's someone who could, I guess, but I don't know much about the Marvel universe. That's what I'm trying to say. From what I know, I just know that Wanda could do this. Now, Vision was dead, so how does that work? See, here's the thing. I was thinking about this, that in episode 4, they're bringing up names and pictures of people who are inside the prison thing, the energy shield, let's just call it, but I'm going to call it a prison, because it is a prison, let's be honest. And so they were, you know, going through the people who are inside this prison, and, you know, they were figuring out who's who and what are their names in real life and in the show, and so it made me think, well, hold on, Vision is dead. So did she just get a dead body of Vision, or how does that work? Did she bring Vision back to life? Is that even a thing she can do? Maybe she can. I mean, she is Scarlet Witch after all. Then I started thinking about, you know, Vision and his relationship with Wanda, and I'm like, well, hold on, how did Wanda have kids? First off, Vision is a computer, and second off, he's dead. So how did Wanda just create those babies? And if she can do that, then, well, surely she can bring Vision back to life, because Vision isn't really a human, is he? Well, I guess he's like a machine, a computer, right? So how does that work? Like, you know, are the kids robot? You know, Yeah, a lot of questions. And another thing that I picked up on, particularly in episode 4, but in all the episodes, I mean, Agnes and Herb, or Herb, I'm not entirely sure how to say his name, they appear often, or I would say more often than the other people in the show. And they seem to, in episode 4 at least, they seem to know something is up. I'm referring to that Geraldine scene where Vision is outside and Herb is cutting he's cutting the wedge thing, but he's like cutting the wall instead. Seems like it's a glitch or something. And then Agnes appears there as well later on, and they're like talking to Vision about Geraldine and how like she doesn't have a husband and stuff like that, and she doesn't have a home. And I'm like, well, okay, these guys seem to be aware of this situation in a way. So are they like NPCs or are they people who are aware of what's going on? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Those two seem sus to me. They seem real sus, not gonna lie. I think there's more to it. I don't think. See, I don't think it's just Wanda Maximoff. I don't think it's just her. I think there has to be something more to it. It can't just be her wanting that life and that's it. Like, I mean, it can be. Why not? I don't know much about Wanda, but what I do know is that she has the ability to do this, so she can and, well, definitely has done it. But I just feel like there's more to it. I just feel like there are these certain people that appear in the show and they seem to be more important than others, like Agnes and Herb. Also Dottie, she seems like an important person as well. So how many of these people are real, how many are not real, how many, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is it can't be that simple, basically, that she is controlling everything and everyone and she's brought people back from the dead. Then, like, that's just awfully convenient, you know what I mean? And that's fine, but I feel like the show, the way it is, the shock factor that it has gone for so far, I feel like they won't just settle for, well, Wanda is doing everything and that's it, she's the sole perpetrator. I think there's more to it. I think some of the people might not be real. When I say might not be real, I mean like they're like Wanda, they know what's up, right? And I think Agnes and Herb might be one of them. Dottie might be another. Not entirely sure. Who else could it be? I like Geraldine, do you know what I mean? Geraldine wasn't real either. She knew what was going on as well. I think Vision might be picking up on what's going on as well. But then again, is Vision even real, or is it just Vision? Pun intended. Because Vision is dead, and so did she bring a dead Vision to life? I don't know. We'll find out in this episode. Anyways, I've been talking for way too long. Let's just get into this episode, eh?
Tyler, where's my mom? Maria died 3 years ago.
Oh, about that, the blip thing. When you come back from being blipped, to use the scientific word, are there any side effects? Are they going to talk about that? That's something that I'm interested in as well. How does being blipped or being back from the blip affect you, is what I'm trying to ask, I guess.
It's all Wanda.
Yeah, see, she's saying it's all Wanda, and I think it is, but I, at the same time, don't think it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going crazy. This show is ridiculous. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, we're definitely in another decade now. So each episode, it went up by 10 years, by a decade. Except the last episode. Well, that went up by a lot of decades because it was modern age. What is this now? The 80s or the 90s?
No luck with Billy?
Tried reading to you. For some reason, Charles Darwin's
So the first one was the 50s, second was the 60s, third was the 70s, so this will be the 80s then, I'm assuming.
It's almost like we're on a date.
Keep it down, Russell's about to get my leg over.
Kids aren't supposed to take shortcuts, but I think this situation calls for one.
Was she gonna do her magic thing?
So, go to sleep, my babies.
Ooh. Oh, she can't control...
Go to sleep. Well, I don't think it's very funny.
She can't control him.
Relation is not their primary function.
Does her magic not work on kids, or are these kids like her? Like, you know, special, like not human. She's human, but like, do you know what I mean? Like superhero or whatever. It's Agnes again. See, she's in almost every single episode, bro. Like, she's up to something. Also, when are we gonna see her husband? She talks about him so often, we've yet to see him. There's something sus about her, bro, I'm telling you.
Do you want me to take that again?
What?
I'm sorry?
You want me to hold the babies? Should we just take it from the top?
Oh.
Don't be silly. Vision, let's let Agnes give it a try.
Oh, she knows. Oh, I told you she's up to something. That's what they say in movies, don't they? Like when they're shooting a movie. Should I take it up from the top or whatever? I don't know what she said, but...
What was what?
What was what? That with Agnes just now.
Well, I think she just got confused for a moment. She seems fine now.
I'm telling you, she's important to the story. She's an agent of S.W.O.R.D or something.
Solving effect. Ralph sprays it on me every night.
Ralph again. Who's Ralph? Have you seen Ralph yet? No, we haven't.
Did you really not see what I saw?
Oh, don't.
She's just ignoring it. Of course she saw what you saw.
For the twins. What kind of babysitter do you think I am? I'm just gonna.
Here, what?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, they fell asleep. They're gone.
Mommy? Daddy?
What the hell?
Can't control them. No matter how hard you try.
They're so cute.
What are you doing?
So, okay, so well, it was the same during her pregnancy as well. They did like 9 months of, you know, progress in like what, like 12 hours or something? Less than a day. Alright, again, I'm assuming this reference to a show, and I'm sure you guys are loving it, but I have no idea what this is. Vision as a child. That's funny. And Billy. I'm gonna confuse them so much. I've literally already forgotten which one's Tommy, which one's Billy. I think the one on the left is Tommy, the one on the right is Billy. I think. But if they change clothes, that's it, I'm done.
A briefing in 10, pants are encouraged.
She guys told me that these three, or not her, but her mom, are in other MCEU movies. So after this show ends, I will be start watching all those movies on here as well. In the right order, from the start. I don't want to miss anything. I'm going to watch from the start all the way to the end, including the Avenger movies and everything.
Our initial theory had Wanda Maximoff as one of many victims. We now know she is the principal victimizer.
Principal victimizer, damn. Well, but she definitely is that.
I try not to speak ill of people.
Then allow me. Hayward's a dude.
Terrorists. Excruciating. Terrifying. A violation.
It must be so embarrassing.
The top secret location of the Vision's corpse.
Oh, this answers one of my questions. Vision's corpse. Is that a corpse if it's a machine?
And resurrected him.
But that's in direct violation of Section 36B of the Sokovia Accords.
And the Vision's own living will. Maximoff, in her grief, disregarded his wishes.
See, this is why I don't believe it's her or her alone. It is her, but I feel like there's more at play. Why would she?
Without the Mind Stone.
Who knows?
Oh, right, the Mind Stone.
What happens when he learns the truth?
You want me to let us keep?
Oh my god, I love how kids talk.
You know, I don't miss the crying, but geez, Louise, did you have to learn to walk?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Giving him a
What's his
bath.
payment?
Really had a hunch someone might pop over.
And there she is, Agnes again.
Exactly the item we require.
My kitchen window told me someone got a new pooch. Did you name him?
With exactly the item they require. And what happened earlier with her.
How about
Something's up. Yeah, make it official. Sparky. Right, that's what I...
I didn't even notice when the boys went from babies to 5-year-olds.
That's not what we agreed upon. You made no effort to conceal your abilities.
Well, I'm tired of hiding, Biz. And maybe you don't have to either.
Wanda, we are usually so much of the same mind. Right now,
Oh, is he coming to realization?
Be a dog, Daddy?
Boys, your father and I don't think you're ready to properly care for an animal until you're at least
10 years old. Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that? 2 minutes?
Let's just hope this dog stays the same size.
So she's just accepted that, the fact that they just grow randomly like that and she can just make things appear. Agnes is in on it, I'm telling you. Well, she's in on it now, that's for sure.
I would be able to safely re-enter Westview, right?
Yes, theoretically.
What's a hex?
Oh, it's what I'm calling the anomaly because of its hexagonal shape. It's starting to catch on. Everything she's put you through.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Is that what Agnes is? She was kicked out, but now she's back? I don't trust Agnes.
What was that you were saying about props and sets?
Hold on.
Where's the lab?
I was trying to look if Agnes is in there in the pictures. She's an agent. She's a rat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You had a bulletproof vest on when you went inside, didn't you?
Those pants are 87% Kevlar. It's not an illusion. Wanda is rewriting reality.
Whoa.
We can change things as they go into the hex.
That, you called it the hex.
If we send something in that requires no change.
Like an old-timey thing.
Electronic mail already.
it's called an email room. What are you looking for?
Letter opener.
That was funny.
S.W.O.R.D. Top secret communique. Authenticate. Dr. Darcy Lewis findings regarding Maximoff.
Yo.
What are we gonna write back? You're the office funny guy. It's a joke. Can't you tell? None of it is real.
You're right about that. None. Whoa, does he know something?
Please help me.
What the fuck?
I have to stop her.
Stop who?
She's in my head.
Wanda?
Just make her stop! Now tell me this. If I sent an email, where would I put the stamp?
Dad, we gotta go show Dad.
Oh, he's at work.
It's Saturday. Do you have a brother, Mom?
Oh,
Ew.
I did, you mean?
Hey, Sparky, what's up, boy? Sparky!
She just bring her brother in here? Oh, it's the... Alright, it's a drone. Okay, it is the 80s. I don't know. I thought she just spawned her brother, her dead brother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Reconnect patch.
Disregard. Take the shot.
What?
Drone isn't armed.
Take the shot.
Drone is armed. Oh, no. Don't take the shot.
What did you do?
There's a breach, sir.
Oh, they fucked up. Why would you attack Wanda? You know who she is. She can fuck you up, bro. As if any of this is gonna help against Scarlet Witch. Oh, she's coming out. Is she coming out?
Is this yours?
This is the first time, well, second time she's come out.
This will be your only warning. Stay out of my home.
You've taken an entire town hostage.
I'm not the
There's
one with
that.
the guns, Director.
You
Well,
are the one in control.
You're still here.
oh, no.
Will ever take it from me again.
Stand down!
Yeah, you sure you want to attack her again? Whoa, what is happening? Is she removing the shield or is she doubling down on it? Lagos.
Husbands can use it too, you know.
Husbands can use it too, you know. Well, if you say so. I didn't think they were capable.
Hey, what's the trouble, little dudes?
We can't find your dog.
Ah, don't worry, he's sure to turn up. Your mom won't let him get far. Ma'am?
See what I mean? He knows too what's up. Your mom won't let him get far. It's Agnes again. This.
I didn't want to come until I had wrapped him up.
Oh, he's dead.
I don't know how many leaves he ate. I didn't find him until it was too late.
Ah.
Tommy, Billy, I'm so sorry.
Wait, don't.
Don't what?
Don't age yourselves up.
Oh, they aged themselves?
Is powerful.
Cause she knows because she's going through that herself.
Fix is dead.
Yeah, that's what you did, didn't you?
No.
Yes.
I am trying to tell you that there are rules in life.
Which you aren't following.
We can't reverse death.
Come here.
I like the 80s look on her, by the way.
Well, it's not often you get a dog and bury it in the same day.
Well, life moves pretty fast out in the sub.
Real fast for those kids.
With Norm, I unearthed the man's suppressed personality and I spoke to him free of your oversight. He was in pain, Wanda.
Okay, okay, he's realizing now.
What is the Maximoff anomaly?
The what?
I have to believe that this, whatever this is,
Oh, so she's rolling the credits?
became aware of.
Aware of what?
Because you won't let him reach
I
them.
don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying to me!
Ooh.
Of this is for us. So let me handle it.
What is outside of Westview?
The whole world?
You've never talked to me like this before.
Because you didn't know.
Oh, what? I can't remember my life.
Exactly.
I don't know who I am. I'm scared. Wonder why are there no other children in Westview? Playground stands empty every morning I walk to work. Why? Tell me why.
Do you really think that I am controlling everything? Getting them to dentist appointments on time. I don't know how any of this started in the first place.
It's Agnes again. So,
I didn't do that. You don't believe me.
Wanda, I want to, but at this point, I'm ignoring statistics entirely.
wait, is she telling the truth? Whoa, who is it? It's gonna leave me hanging like that?
Wanda, who is this?
Oh, it's not Agnes. Silver hair. She did spawn him. Oh, who's that?
Long lost bro get to squeeze his stinking sister to death or what?
Oh.
Recast Pietro?
Oh, yeah, her, yeah. Cause it's not the same actor. Okay, so it is Pietro. Okay, it is him. They changed the actor. Okay, I was like, what?
Who's a popsicle?
All right, that's the end of that episode. Holy shit, this show is good. Wow. Okay. This whole time I've been saying she's not alone in doing this. She is doing this, but she's not alone. I thought Agnes, Herb, Dottie. We didn't see anything with Herb or Herb. We didn't see anything with Dottie. We saw a lot with Agnes. Something's going on with Agnes. Also, she at one point said, should I do that again? Like, should I take it from the top or something like that? Which is something they say in movies, like when they mess up a scene, they're like, all right, let's do it again, take it from the top or whatever. I don't know what that means actually, but they say that, all right, in the movies. I've seen like behind the scenes and stuff like that. So she knows what's going on. She might be like an agent or something. Like right now, Monica Rambeau is trying to get back in. She was once in. She got out trying to get back in. That crossed my mind as well. Is Agnes someone that got out but then came back in? But then if that had happened, if she was a S.W.O.R.D agent, then they would know the S.W.O.R.D. I mean, the outside people. They seem to not know who Agnes is. So Another thing, I was searching for the names on the board. Now, we obviously couldn't see the entire board, but I didn't really see her name. Hey, Coyote here, post-edit. So while I was editing, I did see her name there. It's just that Monica is standing in front of her paper, so you can't see it, but I did see it in the editing. The name is there, so that's a mistake on my part. So that made me a bit suspicious as well. Other than the fact that she's just there, like we see so much of her in like every single episode, and she talks about her husband every single episode, but we've not seen her husband yet, so like she's clearly not real. Norm finally, you know, that scene with him and Vision. Oh, they recasted Pietro. That's why I was a bit confused as to who he was. I saw the silver hair and I'm like, oh, Quicksilver, but then I was like, what? That's not the same guy. So, but then he says, like, you know, the bro line, I don't remember what the exact line was, and then they say that she recasted Pietro as well. So it is him. So she brought her brother back as well. So that's great, man. The kids are growing and they're aging themselves. Not themselves, like we all age ourselves, but like what I mean by that is they're controlling their age. We don't control our age, they are. So that's a new revelation. What is going on? I have no idea. I have so many thoughts running through my head. I feel like my head's gonna explode and I need to see the next episode right away. I'm not gonna though, I'm gonna wait till next week. Sit on this and think about it a bit more and then give you sort of my revised review of this episode in the next episode. Right now, my mind is it's all over the place. So Pietro's back. I thought that she was going to do that because she seems to be able to just spawn whoever she wants, dead or alive, even though she says she's not going to bring things that are dead back to life. You know, but she did that with Vision. And now Pietro as well. And she's also saying that I'm not controlling everything. Do you really think I'm doing, you know, something along those lines? Basically, I'm not controlling everything. And is it like a denial phase that she's in? She's just not accepting what she's doing, or is she actually telling the truth? Because if she, the reason why all right, common sense tells me it's denial. Clearly, it's her. She's doing everything. But there's this little thing inside my head, you know, that always tries to go for the unexpected. And that is telling me that maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she isn't in control of everything, and there's someone else controlling it. Could be Agnes, because we saw so much of her, particularly in this episode. Like I said, in all the other episodes as well. Could be Herb as well as Dottie, or any of those guys, really. Could be that damn S.W.O.R.D. Who knows? They could be the one doing this to her, and they're making it look like they aren't. Like it could be like a top secret confidential thing, right? That could be a thing as well. Like I said, my mind is running array at the moment. I don't know what I'm saying. You guys are probably laughing at, you guys who have seen what happens next. You guys are probably laughing your asses off, and you're like, this guy's high as fuck, because I don't, what is he saying? It doesn't even make any sense what he's saying, and you're probably right. So I'm going to end the episode right here, and I'll give you a revised review of this episode in the next episode reaction. And I hope you enjoyed this, because I'm really enjoying this show. And man, I cannot wait to find out what's going on. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a nice